Melissa Bachman today at SHOT Show. Thanks for taking the time, Melissa.
No
Appreciate
problem.
it.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, first off, congratulations. You're a good new mother.
Yes, thank you very much. It's a lot of fun.
Well, this is kind of a weird question, but how'd that happen? Last year, you were at the show. I know how it happened. Last year, I saw you at the show. You looking fabulous as usual, and all of a sudden, hey, Melissa had a baby.
See, I'm a big fan of having a private life as well. A lot of people believe everything goes on social media. No problem. I prefer to have all the people that I was close with knew, and when I had the baby, we decided, okay, we'll tell everybody we have Jax, and it's been wonderful. And I'll post things every once in a while, but I'm a hunter, and that's what, all my social media, that's what my show is about. I've always been big in getting kids into the outdoors, and that's more now than ever. But I just thought that that's the best way for me. I think everyone can, have a private life, and I think people sometimes can step back and say, you know what? That's right. You can eat a meal without putting it on social media. You can have a baby without anybody knowing ahead of time. I hunted all the way up until then, and I started hunting right after. So I think I'd like to show people that you can keep going with your career. You can keep going with what you're doing. It's not a huge holdup, and you can still be active and do great.
Well, I know your parents took you out into the woods at a very young age, even arranged your school schedule around your hunting.
Yes, that's true.
At what age are you going to take your son into the woods?
Well, we're going to take him right away. I would have taken him already this year had it been a little bit better weather. But, you got to be careful and make sure that it's a good time to be out. But as soon as he's old enough, he's going to be coming along with us. He still got to come. He just didn't get to experience it all the way. He stayed in his car seat, and one of us stayed back with him. But I'd like to get him involved as soon as possible. And I think it's really important to get kids involved, not only in the hunt, but seeing the processing and eating it and, going all the way through. So I think it's really important to understand that whole thing for anybody, regardless of their age.
I agree. So I see you have another addition to the family as well.
Yes, Pork Chop got a sister, and she is not happy about it. Yes, we got a new little French bulldog. We call her Ribeye, or Ribs for short. So Pork Chop has a new friend. I thought it would be a great idea. Jackson, our little boy, and this dog are best friends. They sleep together. They love each other. Pork Chop, however, had a very long list of things she wanted for Christmas. This was not it. This puppy was not it. They're coming around. They're becoming friends. But Pork Chop was not happy with me, that is for sure.
That's great. Now, I know you work extremely hard in the industry. You're on the road 300 plus days a year. How does that factor into the new family life?
Well, I've tried to cut things back a little bit. I don't want to be gone 320 days a year. My son won't even know who I am. But what I've done is, I really kind of have gone through and picked some of my top-notch hunts, my highest quality, trying to do quality over quantity. I used to just hunt nonstop because that's what I love. Now I have other obligations as well, so I'll still hunt a lot. I still produce 26 episodes a year. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
But so now I'm just being a little more efficient with my time, making sure that I'm getting it done, doing things back to back, so I'm not going back and forth to the airport. There's a lot of efficiencies that I've learned along the way that help.
But you have other businesses as well. Jewelry line, clothing line.
Yeah, and I do other things. I run a production company is my main other thing that I do. So I'm keeping busy all the time. There's no downtime. But I really am trying to keep the amount of time I'm on the road to as much of a minimum as possible. I'm still gone a lot, but hopefully not too much.
Well, you've traveled a lot. You're all over the world. You're all over the country. I mean, you're so generous with your time. What have you learned in your travels?
I've met some of the best people you could ever meet. I really have. It's been amazing. You just meet such wonderful people. You learn things everywhere you go. No two places are the same, and you may be hunting whitetails, but you've got a new person in a new area. And I've just met such wonderful people that I love it very, very much.
Have you, on your hunts, have you ever been in a dangerous or compromising position?
I try to be pretty careful. I try to really book things and go with the highest level of service and guides and outfitters so you don't get yourself in those situations. I understand it can happen, but I've been very lucky over the years. I really do my homework and try to ask around and get, good word of mouth before I go to a place.
The best outfitter, the best,
Yep.
That's great.
Yep.
Now, what species or what type of hunt really gets your blood pumping?
I love going up to Alaska and calling black bear. I call them in, predator call them in, and they come charging in, and I shoot them with a bow. That is absolutely my favorite thing to do.
That is awesome.
It's really fun.
Now, I know a while back, you posted a picture of a lion, and you were viciously attacked by these anti-hunters. And it still continues today. You know, we saw it with Kendall Jones, Larissa Switlick, and Rebecca Francis. It keeps going on and on. Why do you think they only target women?
Well, I think it goes against their narrative. PETA has always used people like Pamela Anderson. They've used women to showcase that all hunters are awful people. They're about an inch from dragging their knuckles on the ground. Now that's all changing. Now the women are hunting, families are hunting, people are doing it together, and that's not supposed to happen. They don't like that because it goes against with what they've been trying to portray. So I think they thought, well, maybe these women are weak. We'll just attack them and they'll just disappear. Well, they don't know hunting women very well. That's probably never going to happen.
They're empowered.
But I think that that is part of it. Women are very powerful. A lot of them are, in households. If the woman hunts, then the guy's hunting and the kids are hunting. And you're getting so many more people involved. So I think it shows that we're doing a really good job.
Well, it's a fast-growing demographic in the industry. I love to see women in the outdoors, and I know they're fantastic hunters.
Yep.
I mean, you
Absolutely.
and
Any guys, girls, kids, anybody can be, as long as they just listen and do what they're
well,
supposed
that's the
to.
thing.
Yeah. Patience is huge.
Guys have an ego. Women are disciplined.
That's not all the truth. There's lots of wonderful guys out there that don't have egos as well. It goes all ways, but I think as a rule, I think women are just as capable as men, and men are great hunters, and women are great hunters. I don't think there's anybody, any differences in that. I just love seeing everybody out there together, and the more that you can get together, the more families you have as well.
That's true. Any advice to young girls or young women that are looking to get into the industry or just looking to get outdoors?
I think the most important thing is to find a mentor, find someone that you can look up to, that you can ask questions to, and, just stay true to yourself and do what you love and do it for the right reasons and get out there and enjoy nature.
That's great. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for
Appreciate
taking
it.
the time.
Yes, thank
It's
you
always
very much.
great to see you.
Great to see you too.
All right.